Okay, I'm not entirely set up yet, but I will be in a minute. Let me just fiddle a couple things down. I am sorry that I am this late. I'm on dog sitting. Um, so it's one of those things where taking care of the pupper is important. And sometimes when I get like distracted and forget things, or other words are hard. If I get sidetracked, trying to take care of him, that winds up causing it to happen. Okay, I might be muted. No, I was typing something and got sidetracked for a second. Hi, Cat Wizard. Hi, Stubby. Hi, Kettle. Yeah, no cam today because no cam today. Yeah, I figured. It's just that I've been a little bit all over the place today. So between dog sitting and all that other stuff, um, brain went burr. Yeah. So yeah, today's not a day for camera. Hey, Con. It's Strive today, by the way. So if you're, teach me. Okay. So then I was like, Con is probably here for Street Fighter, and then it's like, no, actually, I'm here for gear, which is fair. All I'm gonna say is that I will talk about what I am doing as I am playing Guilty Gear Strive, and hopefully it will be helpful in being the thing where you are learning stuff. Okay, hang on. I forgot to go post the thing that I was supposed to post. That's why I went quiet for so long, because I was like sitting down. Post the thing I need to post. Brain, stop getting distracted. Okay. Sometimes. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Hopefully well. Now that I have wrestled my brain into like, it looks mildly. I've even thought I want to give it a third chance. It's mildly fun. All right. But Yeah. Huh. I have somebody to congratulate about something a little later. I gotta remember to go do that. Posted that thing, posted that over there. Um, my brain hurts trying to remember everywhere that I want to post. Here it is. Okay, I think we're good now. I've just finished the last of laundry, straightened my bed, touched scratch, and washed the dishes. Who is this person? Their name is Kettle Pot Gaming, and they're rad. That's who they are. I don't know what to tell you. Their name is Kettle Pot Gaming, and they're pretty rad at this thing. Hold on. I need to turn on the I need to adjust the Nightbot timers real quick. Forgot to do that. I am somebody who streams a lot, and I am very good at this. But yeah, we take those, Kettle. I'm just saying, like, take those. That's the rule. I just work here. I don't make the rules, but the rule is to take those. Thank you. I guess I'm just not used to productive without gamifying, and I'm shook. Yeah, sometimes you just surprise yourself, right? These are things that happen. Thank you for the lurk, by the way, Cos. Appreciate it. Cosmo time. Anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna play Strive today because that's what I feel like. I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to play Under Night. I didn't really feel like it. I like Under Night, to be clear, but like game also sometimes makes my hands hurt. I almost said handy hurt, and that would have been really awkward. I know we don't have game audio. Give me a second. Oh, I forgot to. That's why. I forgot to turn on this thing. There we go. Oh, did I forget to switch? Hold on. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. I didn't like just horribly embarrass myself just now. That's good. Oh, sorry. I just had to double check to make sure that like nothing sensitive was up on that screen while I was switching, because if so, I would have had to like, stop screen and get rid of the bot and then restart it. Just for like safety purposes. But, all right, let's see. Here. Nope, a little closer to here. Not that far, but yeah, like here. Like not here. This is too far out. This is like a maybe, but and even then that's too. Is there a guy I'll let strive? I want to play You Can't Touch Me Zoner. Axel is very good at annoying people and keeping them like out because his normal is very long and very obnoxious. But they do have a lot of like dead. They do have like a lot of like dead. Do have a lot of like dead spaces and things to kind of like be aware of. So it's one of those things where Axel is very good at like obnoxiously annoying people, almost keeping them from approaching him. But you have to. Basically have to kind of be prepared to like you have to be kind of prepared you have to be prepared to like actively to really be measuring like where you're standing and how. Ram when she has her swords equipped very much is, but also mixes more Oki into her like block strings and things like that. Well, maybe not Oki. She mixes a lot more of like pressure and block strings as opposed to Axel like actively moving to like snipe you and keep you out and away from you. Because Ram can handle herself up close, Axel has a much harder time. So it's like sort of, but not quite. Like the way that I would describe the difference between them is that Axel has Axel is sort of like built in such a way that he encourages you to like make sure that people can't approach you at all. And with Ram, it's one of those things where she can hold herself at both close and mid-range. I'm not doing it right. Would be like DJ. Yeah. Don't you're thinking really hard about like one-for-ones, and it doesn't quite work like that necessarily. Like if you really want somebody that has like DJ's sway nonsense and stuff like that, you're waiting until Slayer comes out. Is basically the answer. If you are talking about it from the perspective of like but Slayer doesn't have projectiles or anything like that either. He mostly relies a lot on like things like way into Pow Bunker. He is still really good and things like that. But ignorant gorilla character, Soul, Nago, or Leo. Leo especially. Leo is charged. Yes, he is. But mostly only for his projectile and his flash kick. Like Leo is. I mean, yeah. The main thing is that like Leo is like absolutely like absolutely like gorilla as fuck though. Hey Sabira, how you doing? Hopefully well. So like drawing the exact equivalency is a little dangerous because like it's not that Leo doesn't have defensive tools, but that he more or less just excels by like annoying the fuck out of people. But yeah, I would say I'm doing all right. I'm dog sitting for the week, but unlike the last couple times that was a thing, we have some tools that make it a little easier to take care of dog while dog sitting is happening. So yeah, I'm definitely doing good. Okay, so that's almost. Alright. Right. So yeah, the thing that I'm practicing right now is the same technique that I was vaguely talking about during my Shoot Lancer stream a couple days ago. The idea that Stin can, when he does that slide there, Gazelle Step, the first couple of frames of that move cancel into Super Move. And Guilty Gear Strive has a dash macro, which allows you to basically just like get to cancel by pressing the dash macro. Trick to being able to do like Gazelle Step cancels, super moves, basically that you do whatever move, right, or whatever follow up you want to do, want to follow up after, right, and then you do first part of the input for whatever super and put the dash macro in, and then you add in the last part of it. So, for example, right, with Beak Driver, I did a little slow there. 236 dash macro. So that came out slow, but the principle, right, is that you do this. See how I did? If you look over here on the, yeah, y'all can't see the cursor, that's fine. If you look over on the left side of the screen, you see the part where I do down, down, forward, forward, 236 heavy slash, and I do 236 in the little dash icon. What it is that I'm buffering the input for Tyrant Barrel by using dash macro, part of it. So if I do it quickly enough, or with the right timing, right, you get stuff like that. And this still works even after like Sin does follow-ups from, right, so long as he has stamina for it. Takes a little bit of doing because I gotta adjust a little bit, but there we go, right? And in this case, I don't even have to do cancel because in this case, I don't even have to do like the Gazelle Step cancel because that caused wall stick anyway. case it didn't. So in like a situation like this, right? I'd want to do that RTL. I have to clean up the info. I should be able to do it, I think. Yeah, I have to think. I have to be a little careful about it. Yeah, I'll probably do Time Barrel instead. Get it to come out. Oh, too slow. But it should be doable. I'm just messing up the last part. Yeah, didn't do it right. Yeah, that's probably about max damage from that, and that take. And I think I need at least. I think I still need at least 3 stamina to make that work, because I have to be able to cancel into it. Yeah. In that case, it's just better to... Yeah, just better to do Time Barrel. Does more damage. So, generally speaking, talk a little bit about Sin. In most cases, the way that this works in terms of like deciding which super to use is surprisingly straightforward when you think about it, right? When you're at, or if you're in a situation where you're at mid, right, and you're just like, I don't have that many resources to spend, but I need to get a wall break, right? You just do. If you really want to just like kind of keep it like low budget, I can do this correctly out top. Up, 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 and then RTL here, and then right, you get the wall break. Even notice, right? Even from when I start on this side like this, and I'm farther away. Easy corner kick, right? Now, the catch here is that you have to spend, and this is where, right? This is where Sin, as a character, this is where you kind of like have to learn how to deal with the things that, like when you're playing as him, resource management, right? Because when you think about it, it's like, okay, Sin is just standing at mid screen and he hits you the right move like one time, and yes, it's like a law, he broke the wall, right? Even if it's like this. Give me a second, I have to see if I can do it from this side, I think. Because I don't think my brain is going to do the half of the book. Right? So yeah. Sin has 1 stamina meter and 50 tension, and it's like, okay, off of a lot of hits, he can literally just kind of like explode you in that sense. Like get the wall break with RTL, which forces you to stay knocked down for longer after the wall is broken and all that other stuff, which lets him kind of like run in on you and do whatever he wants, right? Or to a certain degree. You can't get away with too much nonsense, but you can get away with just it, right? But the main cost to all of this is that, you know, it's all about managing his stamina, like his stamina meter. Like when Sin does not have stamina, significantly less stamina. There we go. Yeah, Sin as a character has really explosive damage and is really dangerous. You have to also understand how to manage his stamina, right? And it is very easy, especially if you're kind of like swinging willy-nilly. It is very, very easy for you to overextend as far as like driver and other such things are concerned, and then yeah, you beef it.
Welcome.
Why phone buzz? What phone buzz for? Why phone buzz?
Are you ready?
Oh, it's Eno. Okay. It's gonna be a little rough. So, Eno's main thing is that as a character, he is kind of like high risk, high reward, and a little fragile. But the main thing is that in exchange for that, she has lots of like really obnoxious mix and moves
Duel 1.
in certain aspects. And guessing wrong in the mix is kind of like just how you die. It's a lot of like high-low against her in most situations because on the ground, she does a dash on the ground, she flies into the air like that, and so it becomes a thing where you have to guess whether or not she's going to like that and go low, do that and stay high or whatever, right? Like her movement and stuff is very unorthodox in that sense. But the trade-off for it is that her mix is really obnoxious. Takes a little bit of work to kind of like get around. So like basically a lot of what's going to be happening here is basically that I basically am going to be spending the majority of this set just guessing really what it is. Like the Eno blender is very real and it's really obnoxious. I have to spend most of this set guessing, assuming that they will play the whole set. They might not. They might really just choose not to because like you don't know what you're doing, so I'm not going to rematch you. Which I don't. If that's what it is, then I just have to hold that, I guess. Kind of annoying, but whatever. Chip is... Huh.
Duel 1.
How to describe Chip? Yeah, plus knockdown. Yeah, Chip's main thing is that he's really fast, but he does not do a lot of damage. But the main thing is that mostly it's about repositioning himself in ways, pressure up in ways that makes it like really hard to sort of like test what it is doing, right? Ino's, like, for example, with Ino, her main thing is mostly just that it's like, for Ino particularly, right? She has air mobility for this kind of behavior, right? Like with Ino in particular, she's doing a thing where she's usually going from ground to air and using that to sort of like establish her mix. Chip kind of just does it by doing like this stuff, basically. But he doesn't do a lot of damage. No. No. So the main thing is that overhead kick that he does with the blue arc on it, that's not safe. Like it's not. So if I block that at some point and Chip does not have meter to like cancel it and I'm paying attention, I'm gonna hit him. Got meter, that's why he did that. Yep. No. No. So the main thing that's just hard about this matchup is getting a hold of him, but like messed it up. Not that time though, you're dead. Get fucked. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Like Chip is a pain to catch, but catch him like 3 times with the right character and he sort of just dies. It's not any like he has to deal. No, stop that. I had enough meter for That's fair, I could have bursted there, I guess. Why'd you do that? Ah, damn it. Messed up. I almost had it, but choked a little. What archetype is Sin? Kinda, I don't really have like a particular... I can't think of one that is explicit. Like, this is why I like also like thinking only an archetype like nature, because I can't think of one where I would say, yeah, Sin fits this, right? Like, Sin is just Sin. That's the only way I can really describe it. Sin is just Sin. That's the only way I can put it.
Move on to the next war. Welcome. Are you ready?
Yeah, Sin is just Sin. Is the only way I can really put it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. Yeah. That's flop. Yeah, that might probably gonna be a wall break. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah. You know, no matter who I use, it's always going to be a rough matchup because it's always a question of like not getting caught by like blocking high-low mixed for forever is like this is what it's like, right? Ah, by speed. That's fine because I got a burst. Waited too long. There we go. Yeah, the main thing is that this Ino is not as good at sort of commanding the high-low in the space when I fought earlier. So they hesitate a little bit more. And I get chances to do like that stuff more often. You see me Roman cancel like twice already, Khan. Like show me cancel Roman. I've done it at least twice already. There. Right, that's not... I was out of stamina there. Yeah, see? Those tops. There we go. And I'm dead now. Yeah, but you saw how she did like hop low, hop this, hop. That's the part about fighting Eno that nobody really enjoys, and it's kind of a pain. Right too far out. Yep, that's my own fault. I came in too high. Yep. What is your favorite game in the franchise? It is a tie between this game and Exard. Like Plus R is a pretty good game. It is just not my kind of game. Plus R, the main thing is that like basically the further back you go in Guilty Gear, the more scrunkly some of the system stuff gets in terms of like things like character weights and all sorts of like other. This is not like a bad. I'm not saying that like character weights are bad or anything like that. Just that like for me personally, right? I don't enjoy games that rely on a lot of that kind of stuff. Again, not bad. It's just that it like the main thing is that like with Plus R, for example, right? There's a lot of like really finicky and very tight interactions that game works, and generally like the input handling is not bad, but also like very finicky, right? So Plus R is like a very extreme. This is the word I'm looking for. Plus R is like a game that really values technical skill very strongly, right? And while it's not a bad thing, it also does make it a game that is a little intimidating to get into, right? Especially like now, because you've had people that have been playing Plus R for a very long time, right? Like Plus R as a game is at least old enough. Is at least old enough to drive, if not like old enough to drink. That's annoying. The thing that they started doing after a little while, I know I'm not going to get a chance to fight them again, which is unfortunate, but they kept doing those backdashes at a certain distance because they were like, I don't want to get hit by Far Slash. So I'm just going to backdash. And it's like, right. Hydration, not dehydration. Give me a sec. Alright, I guess I should just get up and go do that. Thank you for the hydrate. Well, I'm only grumbling because I didn't want to get up out of this. Not because like hydrating is bad. Like actually having to get up. I'll go pour that and be back in a second. Alright, thank you for the hydrate, Amari. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. I know like I said, I was only grumbling about it because having to get up for it.
Are you ready?
I should probably change the comment under my picture. It keeps saying block the damn 2S, but I don't use S nearly as much as I should. That is a button I don't make a habit out of using.
Are you ready?
I like that. A Faust whose name is just either the name or the comment said gender neutral. I only look like half
they cannot change
but
society. So
just leave
instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. Or hell.
全身取り替え見せてくれあんたの力を
Six versus Faust.
Alright.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, it's good that Faust got the afro, but of course he didn't defend it. Okay, yep. Faust is angry into that, I didn't do that. Meteors, we're gonna drop. Cool. I got it, so that. Mix. Could have done the other one. There we go. Alright. Made it. That's fine. Now we generate a bit of now. Whatever. Not the one I would have wanted. I would have wanted Iron Girl, but there we go. Okay, so at first I was worried, but I think this Faust does not
Duel 1.
entirely trust their enough of that. Alright. It's bad that I have the afro because now my hitbox is bigger. Or rather my hurt box is bigger. God damn it. Yeah. Oh, let's see. If they... Okay, so now they're gonna start walking back and stuff. Probably avoid getting tagged. Ah. Stop. That's fine. Nope, dude held it too long. Too many bombs came out, so all I had to do was wait and like not get hit. Not in favor. I'm not that. Next. Oh. Should have done. I didn't want to do Elk Hunt follow up, and I should have done it because Elk Hunt follow up might have either crushed that and got me a counter hit or something else. And I didn't want to push it. I didn't have enough stamina. Piss off. Why did it miss? If that close slash hadn't missed, I would have had the wall break. But it's my fault. Bars. Alright, yeah, that's fair. No. Ooh. So yeah, with Faust, the main thing is that because his limbs are really long, working around him like poking you and stuff like that can be kind of difficult. And also, basically confusing people and just kind of like confusing people and just like stressing them out with stuff, right? That's kind of his thing, right?
Are you ready?
And so, result of that is that if you are not good at keeping up with Faust just doing Faust things, he overwhelms you just by virtue of, oh wow, meteor, oh wow, he's flying, oh he knocked me down and then set up
Mankind
oh,
knew that they cannot change society.
it's mean.
So instead of
He
reflecting
set this up and now ran up and did command throw, and I got an afro on my head and my hurt box is huge. And fuck, he set my afro on fire.
Sin versus Soul. Duel 1.
probably shouldn't. I got a little greedy.
Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
完全に優勝
For those of you that are not currently an ad, though, the way that I would describe the Soul bad guy is that he can play a very patient game and still relatively been out as far as these things go, but he kind of like excels at annoying people by like bulldogging them a lot. Is kind of his thing. Right? So he is relatively good at like bulldogging people down.
Slap.
And so, if you're like an aggressive Soul player and you're really good at being an aggressive Soul player and just like kind of like be wild as fuck, you do get this. Like Soul very much does reward aggression in that sort of way. I guess this is the way I would put it. Speaking in a very metaphorical sense only, it's not literal, right? But in a very metaphorical sense, right? If you want to consider Kai Kiss the Ryu of Guilty Gear, could theoretically, in certain aspects, you could say that if Kai is like Ryu in this game, Soul is kind of like Ken. In the sense that like you can take very aggressive bulldog approaches with Soul, and they work, right? Like he's a character whose kit is like also built for basically just like got that dog in, right? He has the ability, especially like if he gets like gun flame pressure going, like Soul very much can like fully. Like Soul can very much like bully people with his normals and kind of just beat in your face and just obnoxiously assert himself that way. That is a thing that he does very well. Oh, you should have done that. That's fair. I could stop there. Yeah, it doesn't work. Tried it like 2 times, and then the 3rd time it's like, okay, you need to stop doing that. Anyway. Yeah, the main thing about Soul, right, as a character, the reason why I compared him to Ken is that Ken's approach in Street Fighter is you can play him in a very deliberate sort of way and still like make progress. It's fine, right? And you can do the same thing with Soul. You can play Soul very deliberately, very patiently, and then absolutely like you can play very patiently, very deliberately, and then like kick somebody's shit in, right? Where they fuck up and then it's like bam, they explode. Or you can like absolutely play unga bunga all over the place Soul and also make it work. You just have to be confident.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
In terms of what you're placing. And Ken and Street Fighter is very much the same sort of role, right? Of all the times that I should have just done RTO. That pickup is just not stable enough. Never thought that. One bomb. Yeah, so like as you see here, right? Like a Faust 2 is actually like
Duel 1.
a Faust that is like relatively like confident in there we go. 'Cause they were trying to up, I noticed they were trying to like up back a lot, and it's like, okay, all I have to do is also do that. And that strategy of yours goes entirely to shit. Oh, that's one you guard break. That's fair. And mini plus. Hey! Yep. Afro. There we go.
Duel
That's
1.
the hard part, right?
Let's rock.
A lot of this is going to be down to like, aside from like not getting items to death, right? Damn. No. First thing. Here's corn. Start. I gotta start. Look down. Oh. Yeah, no, that was first safe. That was first safe. So what I mean by that is when Faust did the long thrust and then reeled me in and then canceled into super, because of the timing of when the super came out, I could not burst. Cannot burst when a super is coming out. That is basically what makes, that's one of the many ways in which Guilty Gear makes meter really important. Like, oh right, yeah. If you are doing an overdrive, a super move, right, you cannot burst out of that. So if you're in a situation where like someone is gonna super cancel something, right? Like they're doing some normal and then they do like I do it all the time, right? Like that grounded double step spin into Tyrant Barrel that you see me do all the time. If people don't burst one of the two hits of the swing before Tyrant Barrel comes out, nope, you gotta hold that.
Are you ready?
Oh, I haven't fought a bedman in a while. Oh, this is going to be sloppy. I haven't fought a Bedman in a while.
Mankind knew
And
that
I
they
sort
cannot
of
change
don't
society.
know.
So instead of
I don't remember the way that he does the stuff. Bedman kind of just. I don't know this matchup well enough to really be able to comment on it super well, unfortunately.
朗らかで大きな人ですね。羨ましい。
That's his younger sister, and he's in the bed. Or what's left of him is in the complicated.
says, Bedman, Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's what it is. I think certain moves basically causes. I think certain moves, if I remember right, causes the bed to basically build up. No, I don't fucking remember. I don't remember how it works. I can't actually comment on that. All I know is that there are ways for the bed to basically set up a thing. I don't know if this is gonna hit. I guess it did. I wasn't sure because I was like, I did it from really far out. All right, what did you do, Khan? Because that sounds like you either came up with something like amazing, or unfortunate. So they did a deflect shield there, that little glowing orange circle, to deliberately make me hit it and get pushed off.
That they cannot
But
change society. So
I didn't hit it, so that didn't happen. Okay, good backdash. That's good. So, wasn't counting it, but you phenom to. Oh, good shit, nerd. I'm proud. There we go.
mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's fair. I messed up the timing on that. That would have been really bad, actually. I very nearly waited too long for that. Hey, type.
Slap.
Yeah. I guess despite not knowing the Bedman matchup, I managed to make that one work.
Are you ready?
I don't know if this is the same Bedman that I just fought a minute ago, but we'll have to see.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven or hell.
Oh yeah, same person, I think.
よくわからないけどありがとう
Versus Bedman.
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw the results. Good job, Khan. That's fair. Okay. Yeah. Now this Bedman seems evacuated. Oh, right. So, that funny little dash that Bedman did with the white aura and the funny zipping sound, that's called Wild Assault. Every character has a Wild Assault, but they all have different combos. Bedman's Wild Assault is a white Wild Assault, so it basically is invincible during the startup. Alright, yeah. This Bedman is awake now.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
RTO. Yeah, damn it. If I hadn't held Tyrant Barrel so long, it would have been still in the phone. That's fine. I pressed the button and ate a hit, but I had way more health, so the trade was fine. Yep, there's that white wild assault again. Which is not a bad call there, right? Oh, got you that time. Fine. Yeah, no, they've activated for real now.
They cannot change.
So this is gonna be a little bit. It's gonna continue to be tough because, like, you know, now they're actively like. But yeah, basically, whenever you see bedmen like, whenever you see sparks around bedman's head like that, it basically means that there's going to be a point, basically speaking, where like his next special move will discharge an additional hit. That's pretty much the way that works as far as bedman, right? Yep. So the burst that time. I had a sense that the burst might have been coming, so I held onto the other piece of meter specifically to do that and steal the burst. Because now this basically gives me a lot more room to operate for this part of this match now. Yep, that's fair. The wild assault. But yeah, like, so at the end of the first round, the reason why I did that Roman cancel was literally to make sure that if they burst, and that's what happened, right? It was exactly the thing I was expecting. I was like, if they burst, then what's gonna happen is they'll burst, I'll be able to block it, and then they die. I'm kind of surprised actually I made it up here. Like, the last time I made it into Celestial was, I literally cannot remember the last time I made it. But I don't think there's anybody in here. And even then, right, I'm not like confirmed in Celestial rank until I managed to win placements, which historically I have not been good at that. And that's mostly just coming down to like, hey, Lol, Lamau, like historically I have like gotten generally speaking, whenever I've gotten to this point where it's like, oh yeah, cool, I am now on the Celestial floor, I usually like I gotta see if there is like an actual. Yeah, they put me literally in the one with where nobody was.
Welcome.
I was just sitting here like, what is going on? Like, there is not a body in here. So yeah, basically, I entirely expect that I'm going to get ejected out of Celestial again. Just because usually the people that are up here, like, if you're good enough to get into Celestial, usually what winds up happening is that your gameplay is usually like several steps above most people who are playing games. Noticeably so.
Man, Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yep. Yep. Like, I came when I saw Sin and now I gotta wait. Yeah, I was looking at the tag and I'm like, this is probably somebody who plays professionally. I am not super familiar with a bunch of Guild players. But yeah, so you remember how I said before that it's like, yeah, I basically just get gate kept out of Celestial all the time just to kind of, and I don't even mean this in like a, oh wow, this it's a kind of, it's like, no, it's not like, it's one of those things where it's like, no, like everybody who, basically people who play in Celestial even like fairly regularly are really good, and it's very intimidating, and I usually, basically, literally every time I get into Celestial, I get gate kept by stuff like that. Right? So it's one of those things where I've gotten used to it. Like, for all intents and purposes, I basically said I'm never getting into Celestial. It's not happening. And that's not me, like, knocking my own skill level, but it's one of those things where it's like, no, like, the people who are playing in Celestial and staying there have, like, a really strong understanding of this game that I don't have that. Yeah, I died. Yeah, friends amazing. Me and him played a while ago. Yeah, welcome on in. I'm sorry, I forgot to be. Welcome on in, Widow. Pleasure to have you here. Yeah, y'all know that. but at least I get one more run to see if I can like figure out what I'm. There's a lot of things that are happening here that I'm having trouble like actually responding to. So I'm just trying to see if I can respond to like one thing. I will probably still get fucking done up, but. Didn't quite get enough distance. And that bottle of health for orange, put them back in. Put him back in. Mess me up. That's not ideal. I'm out of stamina. Nope. No, that's the right button. Yep. Bruh. That's fair. If it was me, I probably would have. No. Did it too early. Did it too early. Did it too early. Did it too early. Damn it. If I just trusted. Fine. But yeah, welcome on in, Widow. Pleasure to have you here. Welcome to the game hangout. Okay. I play fighting games mostly on Fridays. It's not always Guilty Gear. Sometimes it's Street Fighter 6. Sometimes it's like Under Night 2. Sometimes it's something else. It's kind of like whatever I feel like. And then Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we play usually like RPGs, kind of the vibe, but sometimes just like other one-off games. Wednesdays, I do game dev streams. Yeah, welcome on in and enjoy your time. Glad to have you, and thank you for the info about Fern. But yeah, like people who play at Celestial, a lot of them play the way Fern does, in the sense that they have an extremely strong understanding and mastery of their character, and basically have like their set play is really good, their spacing is really good, they move. Like the thing that I know I do not do well in Strive in particular, I don't move. There's a lot of things that you can do, you know how to move properly in this game, right? Faking people out with like left-right stuff, if your character has the ability to do that. Like, so faking people out with like left-right mix-ups, just generally being out of the way of certain attacks, knowing when to like break and when to move yourself forward. Guilty Gear really does reward that exceptionally well, and I'm not very good at it. Like as it is, I just now, like all of like the yeah, like I want you to watch how this Kai plays in comparison to her, right? And if I even say like this Kai, that's not me necessarily implying this Kai is bad. I just want y'all to see how different it is, right? Yes. RTL. If I'd gotten my RTL off, I might have been able to. But I didn't. Yes, Dad. Yeah, so you notice how this Kai, right? They still know how to play, and they're doing it very well, right? But they don't have Fern's like overwhelming move. So yeah, like there's movement and then there's. You understand what I'm saying? I know that sounds weird, but like, hear me out, right? I botched that. So this guy positions himself fine, right? But like when you look at how like Fern this move, right? It wasn't just like stuff like this, right? It's things like knowing when to use, like Fern knowing when to use wild assault, right? To kind of like push forward a little bit, knowing yeah, it's the only way I can really describe it, right? Where it's like when you watch like me just thinking about how Fern was playing, Fern was not only moving like forward, but also backward in very fast and deliberate sort of ways, right? Not that this Kai is not again, but it's like that's right. And they have most of it, right? Like, by no means does this Kai like not know how to do that, but wow. That's fair. I am at least happy that I didn't get a wall. That would have been painful. I probably should have just tried to do an RTL there, but I didn't trust the input. I'm getting a little sloppy in the sense that like I can tell that I'm not willing to like. I need to push a little harder in terms of like, oh, I got this hit. This stuff. I should RTL. I am not doing that nearly as much as I should. And that's the thing, right? Finn, as a character, one of the things that he does really well, like I was saying earlier, is if you have the resources and you get the right hit, like Sin will just run you to the corner and you just eat, right? And the main thing is that, call it my confidence being shook or whatever, I am not doing enough of like taking advantage of that. Like it is my job in a certain aspect to start pushing for like RTL carries and things like that to get wall breaks, my meter going, and just kind of like Be a problem, right? Alright, let's see. I don't think I've done the Sin Mirror in like a while, actually. Plus. Yep, there it is. Alright. Oh, okay. So the hard part now is I need to, yeah, because I don't know the Sin Mirror that well. Now it's going to be a thing where it's like, okay, right. Yeah, like it's gonna be a lot of like having to like bait out Hawkmaker and things like that. And the thing, oh, okay. I hadn't considered that actually. I gotta save this. I have to save this. So I think what they did, I never considered being 6H after close 5/. That's pretty good actually. And I forgot to save the rule. That's what it is, right? Good. Plus. So the thing about Hawkmaker, as you saw, the main way to punish it is that I was plus. So yeah, basically the main thing is that when Sin does Hawkmaker, block the first hit, right? And then you have to hit in between the first and the second one. Because otherwise, you're not in for a good time. Kind of just plus. Yeah. This is valuable information. I mean, I don't know how much of this tech I'm going to be able to remember and actually implement, but it's helpful to know. good enough. Yep, and I deserve that. But they got too close and died for it. Plus. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's real. Okay, I see. Plus range. So basically the thing that I think the one thing they were doing that I might be able to like actually remember is did elk hunt, so the sliding, they did elk hunt into the follow-up, and then after the follow-up they did gazelle step, and then after that close slash, right? That's really expensive, but it's really expensive in that particular sense, but on the other hand, it's also really good for pressure, right? Because you get in, if you get the close slash and they're mashing, it's thin. He'll kill you. That's pretty much all that there is. That's that about that. To be honest about it, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's thin. So, as expensive as it is to do, like elk hunt follow up gazelle step, if you have the stamina to burn and you're feeling like you can push it, right? Then that more or less kind of like sets things up such that little plus feet, and then the end result of that is usually, yeah, people like fight it afterward. Next. Okay, I see. And then by doing the Roman cancel there. Yep. Yeah, Faust is a little tricky to approach from the air because, like y'all just saw, right? He does 5k, and because of how tall he is, he presses 5k rather, and because of how tall he is, it's like, alright. Alright, I see. So, the main thing that this Faust is doing is like they're ducking to get under my see how low they are, right? So it puts them under my 5 slash, which means that I have to start checking with more. Not exclusively, because there are ways that Faust will probably figure out ways around it, but because of the fact that like he's crouching so much, right? Oh right, they were doing 2. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, there are like two things that I learned from that thin mirror that I probably am either going to forget by next time or may not be able to. Is Thanks, but I don't want to be the one with the afro. No. I got afroed. So when Faust does this scarecrow thing, right? The way that you hold on. Audio went out. I know. Hold on. I know audio went out. I pulled my microphone out by accident. Not my microphone. I pulled my headphones out by accident, so the audio. I have to get my shit tossed first before I can go fix that. Sorry, because it involves me having to like switch. I gotta like switch the monitor again and do all that other stuff. Oh god. Hold on. I got caught. Again, like that just happens sometimes, right? Like you do your best and you get caught. Let me. Can't do that yet. I know we lost audio. Just give me 1 second. Go. I don't know if it's gonna come back when I switch over here again, though. Okay, yeah, it did. I was about to say, did I get stuck in a ghost cabinet?
Are you ready?
Yeah, ghost cabinet. Never mind. We have an ad break coming up in a little bit. Yep, there it is. Okay. So, since we're almost to the end of stream anyway, since we're near the end of stream anyway, I'm gonna do the AFK video. Pick up some stuff around the desk real quick. That's done. Then we'll head out because we're basically at about time, and I'm getting a little yawny, so I shouldn't push. Stop with my BRB after ads are done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and action. Henshin!
The jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
There's only one person who can stop, and that's me. Hey everybody, my name is Sean. They call me either that or SJ. As I say on my own channel, make games, I play games. Games make you basically. Did you really think that I was going to let you hit me with that? No. Guess what? I'm still alive, motherfucker. Going too fast is no good. Shut the fuck up. What else you got? I have to hit button. Button hit good. This no count, no good, self-absorbed. Giving free turns goes against my professional ethics. I saved your ass! Yo, the nerve of this motherfucker. The absolute gall. The complete stinkiness. Do you see these motherfuckers? They stole all my shit! Fuck out of here. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck now. Stank ass, punk ass, smelly ass motherfucker. Yo! Not with the deep cut. My brain is full of eels. Anyway, so Fuck. We should just play this fucking video game. Damn it. That's not fair. No, it's fighting dirty. You can't do that. Just because it's correct doesn't mean it's right. Just for that, I'll teach y'all to talk to me about the consequences of my own actions. And now, this poll that I'm not going to look at the results of yet. I'm lying. I'm going to look right now. Jesus fuck! Why are y'all like this? What was the reason? This is all according to my calculations. We will probably be fine. God damn it. Can somebody clip that? Going too fast is no good. You facetious motherfuckers. You really are gonna stand up in front of God and everybody. Alright, y'all. Yeah. My hands are not like mashed up, but I definitely do their paces. So we're gonna go figure out where we're gonna go hang out, but team done. So thank y'all for coming by. I appreciate it. If you're going out to go see the Aurora Borealis, if you can anyway, please enjoy yourselves. I don't think you need safety equipment to view it. If you happen to be living in a part of the United States, at least. I know there are also like parts of Canada where it should also be visible, but like basically what I'm getting at is that if the Aurora Borealis is visible from where you are and you're planning on going out to go check it out, have a good time. So let me go figure out where we're gonna go hang out, though. Okay, then that means it's up to me. I get to decide. I want to go look at the list that I usually check, and all right. So that means it's more or less up to me to decide. Okay. Who did we raid last time? That's the part I don't remember. Sabira. So, okay. If I see the Aurora Borealis this far south, then we are all fucked. Yeah. Okay, so Sabira is who we saw last time. And I think she might be on today, but we're not. If she is, we can't go hang out with her because we already did that. Have we gotten to actually go raid? We haven't. So I think maybe if I'm quick, we can sneak in and do this before she leaves. So here's how this goes. We are going to go hang out with Ludo Draconis VT. Because of course we are. If you don't know who KT is, basically, so game that I am currently working on, Shoot Lancer, has two artists on it. KT is one of those artists, Ludo Draconis VT, and she's really chill. So we're gonna go hang out with her while she's playing Helldivers with someone from her community, as well as the other artists on Shoot Lancer, Solaris Una. So like they're playing, they're doing democracy and diving and hell diving and shit. So we're gonna go hang out with them. As Nightbot has pointed out, if you want to hang out with us when we're not like running stream, there's the Guilded application. Click on that, open the link that it gives you, and make a Guilded account. Answer the questions correctly, and you're in basically. We hang out there and do things like watch anime and stuff on Saturdays, and generally chill out and have us a good time, right? If you want to know more about Shoot Lancer, right, and it's not a Wednesday, you can go check out munity.games to learn more about Munity in general. That's the game dev co-op that I helped found. That is the team that is working on Shoot Lancer. We also have a Patreon, so you can support us over there. Gets your name in the credits of Shoot Lancer, and gives you the opportunity to like see exclusives like that on the Shoot Lancer Discord, and then or the Munity Discord rather. Shoot Lancer is just one of the many things. Then last but not least, if you want to play Shoot Lancer itself, we do have a prototype that we update. It's pay what you want. It's over at munity.itch.io/shootlancer-prototype right there. You can go check that out. Aside from that, I am mostly on co-host at cohost.org/SHDoesGames. I do game design articles over there. I will sometimes talk shop about fighting games, little things like that. My past game design articles are up on medium.com. Stream VODs are at youtube.com/@SHDoesGames. My Ko-Fi, if you want to support me directly, right, but don't want to give money to Amazon and Jeff Bezos, I personally prefer recurring Ko-Fi subs over Twitch subs. Mostly just because I keep more money out of a Ko-Fi sub than I do out of a Twitch sub. You sub to me on Ko-Fi for $5 a month, I keep $4 in change. Same thing on Twitch, I keep $2.50, and that's assuming I reach a payout threshold. Ko-Fi doesn't have anything like that, so it's much better for like supporting me in the things that I do. My Throne has various things that you can sort of crowdfund for, or just kind of get outright as part of supporting stream as an alternative to getting stuff, or for subbing on Ko-Fi. I mean, for example, you can help contribute to me getting a third monitor so that I can like split my work up a little more efficiently for my work computer, or you can contribute to funny Kamen Rider gear that I use for stream receptions. Your call. So it's both practical things and like silly things. And then my card has all my other social media links. I am primarily active mostly. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. We're gonna go hang out with Ludo Draconis VT. Hit her with an SJH does raids when we get in there. Let her know who sent you. Throw in your favorite emails. They don't have to be my emails. Whatever emails you want. Thank y'all for coming. Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Breath of Fire 4. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Shoot Lancer game dev. I want to save our next Street Fighter for not the 17th, but the 24th, because by then Akuma should be out for like 2 days, and we get to have a new patch. I get to have sat down and like done some stuff there and like figured out how Cammy is going to be doing in the patch and everything. I'm not stressing it. Whatever will be, will be. So next week, maybe we play some Under Night 2, I think. That might be the play. I'm not sure, but it feels like that might be the play. Or I go dig up like Tekken or something and play some Tekken and see how I feel. But I haven't been as motivated to work with Tekken lately, so it could just be Under Night 2 instead, I guess. We'll see. But yeah, thank you all for coming by. Deeply appreciate it. Take care. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. Don't go outside if you don't have to. Be excellent to each other. Not to bigots, racists, TERFs, sexists, anti-queer folks, Zionists, or people who get stinky about like student protesters. As we leave, this is your reminder, right?
trans rights are human rights. Black Lives Matter. Palestine must be free, so must the Sudan and the Congo. And reproductive and bodily autonomy rights belong to everybody. Straight up. That's the end of the story. So thank y'all for coming. I'll see y'all whenever I see you. Take care, yeah? Bye.
5, 4.